everyone, myself Soumya Tiwari welcoming you all in my another video tutorial. So in this video we'll be going discuss about the intrinsic muscle of the hand. So let's get started. So we'll be learning about four group of muscle: the thinner eminence, which you can see on the thumb side, the hypothenar group of muscle, which you can see on the little finger side. Then we have four lumbricals for 4 digits. Then we have interossei for palmar interossei and the dorsal interossei. Now starting from the thinner muscles. So it is located on the radial side of the palm and they form together the ball of the thumb known as thenar eminence. This muscle is responsible for moving thumb. Now there are three thenar muscles: opponens pollicis, abductor pollicis brevis and flexor pollicis brevis. So we'll be learning about these muscles in detail. So first is opponens pollicis. It originates from the tubercle of trapezium and it inserts into the first metacarpal. The action is it opposes the thumb and all the thinner muscles is supplied by median nerve. Second is abductor pollicis brevis. So it's originate from tubercle of scaphoid and trapezium and associated structure of flexor retinaculum. It inserts into the proximal phalanx of thumb and its action is abduction of thumb. Now third is flexor pollicis brevis origin. So it originates from the tubercle of trapezium and associated structure of flexor retinaculum. Insertion. So it inserts into the base of proximal phalanx of the thumb and its action is flexes the metacarpal joint of the thumb. Now second group of muscle is hypothenar muscles. So it's a group of short muscle found at the ulnar side of the palm and their muscle bellies form the prominent surface above the base of the little finger called hypothenar eminence. And the name of the muscles are opponens digiti minimi, abductor digiti minimi and flexor digiti minimi brevis. Let's discuss about these in details. So first is opponens digiti minimi. It lies deep to the other hypothenar muscles and it originates from the hook of hamate and associated flexor retinaculum structure. It inserts into the medial margin of fifth metacarpal and its action is it rotates the metacarpal of little finger towards the palm, that is producing opposition. Then all the hypothenar muscles is supplied by ulnar nerve. Second is abductor digiti minimi. It originates from the pisiform and the tendon of flexor carpi ulnaris and it inserts into the proximal phalanx of little finger. Its action is the abduction of the little finger. Now, next muscle is flexor digiti minimi brevis. It originates from the hook of hamate and flexor retinaculum. Insertion. So it inserts into the base of proximal phalanx of the little finger. Its action is it flexes the metacarpal phalangeal joint of fifth finger. Now third group of muscle is lumbricals. So there are four lumbricals in the hand, as you can see in the picture. Let's discuss about these in details. So it originates from a tendon of flexor digitorum profundus and they passes dorsally and laterally around each finger and it inserts into the extensor hood. So its action is flexion at MCP joint and extension at IP joint. So talking about nerve supply, so lateral to lumbricals is supplied by median nerve and medial to lumbricals is supplied by the ulnar nerve. Now you can see the action of lumbricals is deflection at MCP joint and extension at IP interphalangeal joint. So next group of muscle is interossei. So it is divided into two, palmar interossei and dorsal interossei. It is located between the metacarpals. So let's discuss about dorsal interossei. It is 4 in number and these can be palpated on the dorsum of hand. It originates from the lateral and medial surface of the metacarpals and attaches into the extensor hood and proximal phalanx of each finger. Its action is abduct the finger at MCP joint. So all the dorsal interossei is supplied by the ulnar nerve. Now you can see the dorsal interossei in the picture. Now the action of dorsal interossei is abduction. Now next is palmar interossei. These are located anteriorly on the hand. And there are 3 palmar interossei muscles. Now you can see 3 palmar interossei muscles in the picture. So it originates from a medial or lateral surface of metacarpal and attaches into the extensor hood and proximal phalanx of the same finger. Its nerve supply is by ulnar nerve. Now this is the action of palmar interossei, adduction. So there are other 2 muscles in the palm, palmaris brevis and adductor pollicis. So I am ending my video here. Hope this video will be helpful for you all. And if you are new here, please subscribe my channel. And if you are returning, thank you so much for coming back.